This is a great question. Okay. So I was talking about the fact that you, as the audience member, should not have to do any heavy lifting where the story is concerned. Okay. So if you go to a movie or you watching a TV show, it's up to the writers to present the world in a complete and accurate way so that you, as the audience member, just have to be swept along on the journey, right? You shouldn't have to sit there and try to like decipher these complex, you should understand character, right? So when we look at somebody like Frank Gallagher from Shameless, he is a complete character. Like, you know what you're getting from him. You know that he's going to be a drunk. You know that even if he makes minor strides, he's always going to fall. So he is a complete character. But what I was talking about, like, I just rewatched this movie that I had read called A Little Bit of Heaven, and I read it for J-Lo, but Kate Hudson ended up starring in it. The doctor in that was an incomplete character. He had no life outside of the main character. He was just there to be like a love interest, but he had no depth. Like, he was just there to show up. And in the first draft, the one that I had read, he was much deeper and much more rich. He had a practice and a fiance and a full life that got messed up as a result of this romance with this woman dying. So it is never your responsibility as the audience member to try to understand a character, because the writer should paint you a picture of the character rich and complete. Like, you shouldn't have to sit there and be like, well, what she meant to say was, or like what the writer meant to say was, he's really like a kind and deep person. Well, that's not what's on the page. So you have to be really careful of when you write, not to go the other direction with it, which is to be too expository, which is like, you and I are sisters, you would never hurt me, we've known each other our whole life. That's expository. I've never one time said to my sister, well, you're my sister. Like, she knows what her relationship to me is. She was there. So we have to be careful with it when giving information, so that it doesn't come off expository, which is just like nonsense explaining of a situation. You have to just give them the characters, like a depth and a richness that is human, because people have a lot of layers to their onion. Okay? So that's the answer.